Hello everybody, Jimmy Hawkins once again from Knoxville, Tennessee. Talk to you a little bit about the driver today. Hopefully give you a better understanding of what makes it go 15 yards farther than you hit it. There is some things physically we can do. There's 4 or 5 things physically we can do that'll help increase our distance. One of them would be, of course, working out with some weights. I recommend sitting in a chair with some dumbbells and just curling both directions, or one of those little boards with the weight on it that you roll up. Anything you can do to work the forearm muscle, the wonderful muscle will be working. That's the muscle that moves this club head through the swing. Also flexibility, especially as we get a little older, as we get into our senior years especially, we lose a lot of flexibility. The more you can work out and stretching, the better you're going to get the club on swing plane, the better it'll fall into the hitting slot, increasing your club head speed a little bit. I notice when I get out of the shower, if I stretch for a minute or two, I'm a lot more freer through the week. I get a lot better swing on the ball. You'll probably find the same thing. But the flexibility and the strength, also the coordination. Anything you can do to increase the coordination. Neuromuscular coordination is very big. If you're not coordinated, you're not going to do a lot of good hitting. But practice a lot of one-handed shots. I recommend left-handed shots all the time. Most of the time, the left side of the body on the students I work with isn't coordinated. The right side does most of the work, so it causes some problems through the swing. The trailing side needs to be dormant until it gets into the impact zone. Right at impact, the right side needs to kick in. If that's the way it should be, then the left side should be moving the golf club in the downswing until we get to impact, and then the right one letting it go. But these things here will help. Distance-wise, you'll get a lot more distance if you're stronger. And it'll help you also when your iron shot's out of the rough. But the driver, if you'll get the ball in a position that you can actually get the shaft leaning back to where the driver should be hit right at the bottom of the swing arm as the club starts up. All other clubs should be hit with the hands forward, a forward leaning shaft. These things will help you muscular trying to maintain this angle as long as you can in the golf swing will give you a lot more power. Most of the students I work with, they release the club way back here, and I notice this through my filming. I have a very good camera. It shows the shaft flex, and the shaft flex is where the energy is released. Right back here in the shaft flexes. Most of your long hitters, and I'm talking about Tiger Woods and all the long hitters through history, they learn to get their hands down in here and still have the right angle, and then they throw that club head. Practice, look at it as a lever system. There's a couple of levers that work really well in the golf swing. One is this one, and the other is this one. 2 levers. This lever and this one. Allow this lever to move the golf club down to this area, and then let this one kick in. Lever system. This one gets in there, causes some timing problems. Take the golf club, set it, take it up, right angle, point it at the target, move it down to the leg with the shoulder lever, and then let this one kick in. You'll find yourself picking up a lot of distance. You'll be storing your energy to the impact area rather than back in here. But take it. I'm going to do it with an iron. I don't want to hit the ceiling. Load it. Parallel where the gravity would have it hanging. Up here. 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 Practice moving it down into the hitting area with this lever. Once you get down there, throw that right hand at it. It'll help you store your energy in the swing a little later, give you better contact, and press the ball a little more. You'll get a lot better distance. Practice that, get the muscles a little better. I promise you'll pick up 10 or 15 yards. You'll be hitting sandwiches when you used to be hitting 8-irons. Thanks a lot. Jimmy Hawkins, Golf Lessons by the Hop. Check them out at YouTube.